right, guys, so we're going to take a break from the fishing to show you yet another recipe that we really enjoy for dealing with fish that we've harvested. And this time I'm going to make what amounts to a fish soup. It's fairly simple. It's fish and shrimp, and it's going to be real straightforward. We're going to prepare it here on the Camp Chef Pro 90 stove and with a Camp Chef Dutch oven right here as well. What I'm going to do is get a little olive oil and butter in there, a pretty good amount of it. So we're going to put some onions and then also about half of a bell pepper as well, a little bit of salt, and you got to have some black pepper in there. And we'll give these just 2-3 minutes to get cooked down. All right, it's a little bit drier than I wanted, so I'm gonna add a tiny little bit more olive oil in there, and then I'm gonna add about, maybe 2 to 3 cloves of garlic. Now I'm gonna add in a whole can of diced tomatoes. And we're gonna put, probably a full tablespoon of chili powder in there. And then the other thing I'm gonna add is a big dose of cumin. So that's been cooking over medium-high heat now for about 3 minutes, and most of the liquid's already cooked out of those tomatoes. We know that the garlic and onions already cooked down, so now I'm gonna add a whole bunch of vegetable stock right here. A little bit of parsley in there as well. We'll stir those in, and this will come up to a boil. We'll let it simmer for about, 3 to 5 minutes. All right, you can see that that's simmering pretty good. I don't want to cook it any harder than that, even with this much liquid in here. I'm cooking down the flavors and letting it all meld together and kind of giving it a flavor base. And I've got it sitting over here on somewhere between medium-high range. So this has been simmering now for, maybe 10, 12 minutes, something like that. It's cooked down, it's lost maybe a third of its liquid. So what I have right here is, this is big chunks of white bass. Both of these were previously frozen. If I'm gonna use a frozen fish, I like a recipe that adds moisture or something to it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and push it into here, and it's only gonna take a couple of minutes. So we're gonna stir this shrimp and fish into here, put this lid on it, and let it sit on a low heat for about 5 minutes. Oh yeah, that's gonna be done in just a minute or two. And I'm purposely cooking it hard because it basically at this point just only needs to come up to temperature with the fish and shrimp. I'll take the lid off it and let it go. As soon as this fish will break when I poke it, then I'll know it's done. We're gonna call that our fish soup. It looks really good. We'll give it a taste here in just a minute, but here's the most important thing, guys. Any fish that's in your freezer would work really well for this. It's a very bold flavored dish, so what you know is if the fish is not perfect, that this is still an excellent way to use it. So these are white bass, could be striped bass, or whatever you happen to have around in your freezer, crappies, bluegills, whatever you might have. So we appreciate you watching very much. Hopefully you'll get out and practice some selective harvest of your own, bring some fish home and cook them yourself. Check out all the Camp Chef stuff. You can do that on their website, and we'd appreciate that. The Pro 90 stove, the Dutch ovens, and all the other items you've seen, the pellet smokers and everything else you've seen on our show. We appreciate you guys watching very much. Tune in next week and we'll see what we're up to, see if we can teach you some new ways to catch some fish. Thanks a bunch, and we'll see you then.